traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Interleague Baseball next. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Nolan Aronado. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Now here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
And now a pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. Chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers, and he's driven in 45. The 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the stretch, here's the pitch. before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Edman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. One left for the Cardinals, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Wainwright will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Brandon Lau as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Scooped up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Not shortstop.
Digging in next, Wander Franco, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Yadi Molina digging in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Redburn's down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Austin Meadows.
For the Rays, the left fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Meadows.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Yandi Diaz.
Next, it'll be Randy Arozarena. first delivery to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting six.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Wainwright looks in. First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The first baseman, Yandi.
And that will bring in Yandi Diaz. First pitch coming from Wainwright. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Arenado. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandi Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandi Diaz.
Here it comes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And that one yanked just foul. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Mejia, a 5'8" switch hitter. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. That evens it up 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wainwright looks in. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lau is off of first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. Ray's off and running early on the solo home run. We played 3 full. Tampa Bay is out to a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
The 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The tying run is in to score from second to the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even now at 1-1. I get it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder Wander Franco. And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Arozarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, right side. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Yandi Diaz. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1 offering. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Good battle. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Rays strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Aronado. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, here is Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Tyler O'Neill becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Tommy Edman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
in the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And the runner will get back standing. At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Ball two now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Kiermaier's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Payoff pitch home, and he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, and it's fouled away. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Couple of runners on base with one down, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. First pitch coming from Wainwright. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone. And good for him. Wander Franco has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now Austin Meadows.
Left fielder.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Randy Arozarena waits on deck. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cody Whitley enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Randy Arozarena will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch in the air out toward right field. Nootbaar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Popped him up. Molina is under it, and that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-1. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two balls and a strike to Molina. This is foul right side. Drew Rasmussen comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike three. So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Up next, Lars Nootbaar. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Goldschmidt on second. DeYoung on at first with 2 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Meadows is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Yandi Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandi Diaz.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Kevin Kiermaier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2, 5-1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one. Arenado stands at first with 1 out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Franco takes charge and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cards leave 1. They're down here 5-1. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lau will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Left side, but well foul. Now a swinging bunt. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Nelson Cruz singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Wander Franco will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Daniel Ponce de Leon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Randy Arozarena. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Yandi Diaz. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 home.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader able to track it down for the 3rd out. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It is now 8-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Molina is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now here is Paul DeYoung. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Arozarena gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Not close. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Wander Franco. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Popped him up. DeYoung has a play. And that's the 3rd out. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Rays 9 and the Cardinals 1. At the plate now is Lars Nootbaar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Matt Carpenter, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Nolan Aronado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the 0-1, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. And he fouls this one off. Carpenter leads off second with one gone in the inning. Shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Number 84 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 84.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 waves and misses for strike number two. One out and a runner on second base. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left, and this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
So now to the plate, Harrison Bader. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Three runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another one sent foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Now into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Tampa Bay win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Ryan Yarbrough earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.